Hi, I'm Sandra Braman. I'm Professor of Communication and Everett Professor of Liberal Arts at Texas A&M. I have experience on the faculties at other research universities in the U.S., Rutgers in New Jersey, Wisconsin, Illinois, Alabama, and as a visiting professor at universities in South Africa, Brazil, Norway, and Sweden. So I'm interested in the macro level, meaning the society-wide level effects of the uses of digital technologies, what's changed in the nature of the economy, what's changed in the nature of power, and what are the policy implications of that? What does that mean for law, regulation, and policy? Actually, to a kind of unusual extent, I did have an origin moment. There was a specific moment in 1978. I was watching TV. I can't remember what was on TV, but it all of a sudden dawned on me that the use of new technologies, already being discussed then, was going to completely transform the legal and policy environment for things I already really cared about, like free speech. I also realized at that point that it wasn't just the First Amendment that affected our free speech environment, and that was the moment that has driven all the rest of my academic career. So examples of research questions that I'm currently looking at are how we might be able to use the law to get at the fake news question. We have in other areas of the law things like libel law, conspiracy law, techniques that we could use to try to get at the fake news problem and prevent it from being so damaging to society. Another area in which I'm currently doing research is on what I call post-human law, that is the uses of machines to make decisions for legal decisions for human society, or the use of either human or machinic decision-making to make legal decisions that preference technological systems over social systems. My research agenda is most often described as in the area of information policy, and that's become an umbrella term now that's actually used across the field of communications and other disciplines like information science, political science, law and society studies, and so forth. By information policy, we mean all laws, regulations, and policies that deal with any form of information creation, processing, flows, and use. So under that umbrella, we have traditional communication law questions like libel, traditional media law questions like broadcast regulation, and a number of other kinds of things that weren't historically the study within the field of communication, but have become so because of digitization. I think we're all pretty much now conscious that nothing we do online can really be private, but not everyone is aware of the extent to which all of the data about everything we look at, everything we click through on, even where our eyes move when we're looking at a screen, that's all data that corporations capture and market for their own profit. It's information about us, it's our stories, they make money off it, and the ways they make money off it actually has an impact on what information we're ever even exposed to. So we like to think about a free marketplace of ideas, but actually what each of us sees online, the kinds of communications we have access to is often restricted because of decisions made by algorithms used by corporations on the basis of their decisions about how they can make the most money out of what we do online. The course I'm most excited to teach is always the Communication Law and Policy course. Here it's called Mass Communication Law and Society, I guess. I love teaching it because it's tremendously empowering. If you know the law, people can't tell you, can't try to stop you from doing things that actually you have a legal ability to do. I think in society in general, we think of the law as something that restricts us, but actually the law provides you with affordances, it provides you with tools that make it more possible for you to speak. When it comes to teaching, I think the most important thing is helping people learn how to think. The most important job in graduate school, and really for an undergrad as well, is learning how your own mind works, learning how to use it, learning how to think.